Ladies and gentlemen, let me just take you around the interface and functions of the KineMaster video editor. Uh, so the first thing you see here is this page or this interface. Now, of course, you know in computing when you press the plus button, that means you want to add something. You cancel it. You press this to add a project. Now you will come across these options: aspect ratio. Aspect ratio simply means the shape of the video. Now you can see this is 16 by 9, this is 9 by 16, and this is 1 by 1. Videos are produced in quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals, that's rectangle, four-sided shapes. That's what I mean, quadrilateral, with 90 degrees in between each line. You know what I mean, like squares and rectangles on primary school or secondary school mathematics. So if you want to make a video for television or for what they call it, commercial videos, you want to use this 16 by 9. But these days we are mostly on social media like Instagram. So you see, for social media you want to use this because the video will look like a perfect square. That's how it fits best into mobile phones. So for mobile phones, you want to use this. Sometimes for WhatsApp status, because it's portrait, you know the way your phone is on WhatsApp status, you may want to use this. So the aspect ratio you use is determined by the platform you want to use the video on. Now let me assume I want to use that. So I've selected that one. Now this is where my memory card is. This is showing me the contents of my phone gallery, my memory card of my phone memory. So this is where I can select a video from, or a picture. You can as well edit a photo. Like look at my Canva file, you see that. So let me go to InShot and take a video from InShot, or you can go back here, use this arrow to go back. Let me go back and take it from my camera. DCIM is always camera, you know that, right? DCIM. I did a short video of something. I played a piano, so I was doing some stuff. So I've selected that one. When you select that one, what's the next thing you do? You click on that to OK it. So this here is my timeline. This is where I can split the clip. I can cut the clip. I can cut out parts I don't like. I can trim the clip. This is where I add media. What do I mean by media? It means another video or another photo, right? So I'm not selecting nothing. Audio, I can add any other music clip. Layer, what do you mean by layer? This is where you add what they call additional files, or now it may not be the technical name for it. Additional files, is that it? So you see from here, I can add another photo or layer here that will come on top this work as an auxiliary, right? I'm not selecting anything, so I'll remove that. I can also add a text. So if I type something here to show that video, cancel that. I can add any kind of effect like here, or my handwriting. I could use my writing, or I could add some stickers and stuff like that. It's all in layer. This is where you add those your effects: smiling face, extra picture, write-ups. Let's say you want to do what they call what's the word again? Trying to remember the word. The title of a movie, for example. The title, you want to write the title, you want to add text. I think when a movie is playing and then the words are showing, I can't remember the technical term. This is where you do all of that on layer. Now if you want to talk and record your voice on top a video, what do? You press voice, right? And then you can start talking. Now watch this please. As I'm talking, the bar is raising up, picking up the signal of my voice. See, it's down now. When I talk, it goes up. So that's where you record your voice. Okay. And then this is what they call the preview. This is what you use to see how the video looks like.
What about sunrise? What about rain?
That's my voice, okay. All right. Now this is the KineMaster asset store. This is where they have their own music, their own resources for you. Some of them are free, like this ones. Some of them are not free. Some of them are premium. That means you have to have the premium version or the upgraded version. So let's cancel this. So this is the interface of KineMaster. If you look at this panel here, cancel this. This panel here, this is where you undo. You just like we have in Canva, right? Now anywhere you can undo, redo and undo, redo, undo. Okay, anywhere you have this in science, in technology, you know what that means, right? It means you can crop, you can capture with that place. Let's look at here. This is where you control volume. Now in InShot, I talked about fade outs and fade in. If you want to give your music this professional closing, you just fade it out. It will just die, the volume will just die down gradually rather than suddenly, right? So that's where you do all of that. Now if this is just to change the arrangements of the work or the arrangements of your worksheets, if you like, you can, maybe you don't want to see this, you could just do like this, and then it comes up that way. Now when you see this trash can here, it means that this particular app you're using is not the premium version, it's not the upgraded version, it's the free version, and the free version usually comes with a logo or a watermark. So if you want to do a commercial or professional job, you may want to use the paid version. InShot can also give you some of these effects, but why KineMaster? Why KineMaster? Because KineMaster is about the closest you can get to professional desktop apps. There are many mobile apps for video editing, but KineMaster, according to my trainer and according to my teacher, because I didn't teach myself, and according to some of my findings, KineMaster, I've used Power Director, I've used InShot, I've used Video Show Lite, I've used Video Show. I think this is one of the best ones out there, but it still has its own demerits and its own cons. It has its pros and cons. So you just do your own exploration, and this is just me showing you around the surface. So the next thing we're going to do is the rules of video editing, and as we discuss those rules, we are going to apply them in a next video. Of course, this is the button you use to upload or to finish up a job when you're done. So if you press on this, this is you saying you want to export your job. Now while you're exporting, of course, you can control the quality. You see that you can control the quality of the video, and you can see the size that it should give you depending on how much pixel, how much quality you use. You can control the frame rate. We talked about frame rates. That means the number of frames that will be displayed per second. The number of frames that will be displayed per second, and of course the resolution. You can control all of that there. So that's it. And when you're done, you just go on export. So you can see the different. If you want to remove the watermark, you don't want ads, this is what you use. If you're not ready for that, you skip. And if you don't like what you did, you can as well cancel. You can always cancel the work, but that's not something you want to do. So try and make sure you're correct, your work is on point before you export. Thank you very much.